Alright, everyone, we are back with Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Going to the Hell Knights. Over here, we just have to enter. But how far is the grotto? Not too bad. Enter. Heavy new potions help a lot. Come on. Settle the dispute with the Hell Knights. Interesting. Every time. Swap. And then
doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Mount. Was Armiger Archer. Armiger. I'm pretty sure that's not the one we have. If the artists committed all of their forces here, we chase the demons all the way to Threshold and drive them back into the abyss. There we go. Regil. It just happened. If the artist committed all their... Oh, we've already told. Why are we surrounded? The Hell Knights outposts welcome you with a sharp and inhospitable silence. Tall figures in black, imposing armor tower over you. There are no threats or greetings, nothing at all. Did he just lose all of his stuff because he's turning on us? Regil takes his place in the formation near Paralictor's Rent, Ty and Deothan, but slightly ahead of them. There is a barely noticeable shift in his posture and demeanor. It's almost like he is getting ready to perform a wearisome and unpleasant task. You all know why we are gathered here. The day the Order's emissaries will hear the results of my investigation into the actions of the individuals known as the commander of the Fifth Crusade, as well as decide the fate of said individual. Explain. I think it's obvious. The Orders need to know whether or not you can be trusted. I will coordinate the tribunal as someone who knows the facts better than the rest. Sure, let's see how this goes. I will state the facts as they are known to me. You reserve the right to speak in your own defense. Regil's voice remains cold and unpleasantly impersonal. I will start with the main reason for today's assembly. The source of the commander's supernatural powers have been hidden from us until recently, but now it is very clear. The emergence of the abilities was caused by Rulu Vorlesh, a criminal, and an enemy that unequivocally that unequivocally and unconditionally must be destroyed. Whether the commander is her associate or an involuntary tool is yet to be determined. Oh, what would this be? Oh, that's bad. Darren has this way better. Oh, I'm gonna fail this. What would I like to say? I need to cooperate with her or... Well, technically we're free. I am neither. I need to cooperate with her. I need to cooperate nor obey her. Ah, thank you. Oh, he rolled a net freaking 20. It would be proper to present at least one piece of evidence confirming the cooperation between the commander and Varlesh the criminal. So far, your accusations have not been supported by any proof. Let us continue. Aside from the source of the power, there is also the matter of its application. I cannot say the commander and some of her companions are worse than demons, but they definitely mirror them in certain aspects, given the level of chaos they create. This is both dangerous and unacceptable. Whatever my power... Say nothing. I don't like neither one. We must also scrutinize the commander's temperament. The main question of interest to us was whether we could rely on such an ally, whether she becomes a puppet in the hands of our enemies. To determine this, I took the liberty of staging a test that featured several treacherous demons. And this test revealed the commander's complete unreliability. She is incapable of seeing through demonic deception and may be willing to cooperate with them, either voluntarily or as the result of clever manipulation. Judge me by my deeds, not some artificial test. These are not everything. Watching the reaction of an unprepared subject reveals much about their true nature. Enough! Paralictor Aminus Wrenth raised his hand, calling for silence. He and the other paralictors exchanged glances, then they nod in turn. We have seen and heard enough. The verdict is clear. Come on. What we have heard is sufficient to conclude that the accusations against the commander are not substantial enough for the Hell Knights to break their alliance with the Crusaders. There certainly were grounds for doubt, but until we see strong evidence and the commander is a menace to us or an associate of Arulu Varlesh, the Artists will continue cooperating with the Fifth Crusade. Regil listens very closely, sometimes nodding in accord with the words of his fellow paralictor, then states in a wary and disagreeable voice, I disagree and officially dispute this condition. Do you intend to maintain your cooperation with the individual known as the commander of the Fifth Crusade, even after everything you have heard? Unbelievable. This stupid and perfidious decision puts you on the same page with the demonic lackey we have been discussing. Oh, Yeager. You have a backbone, Yeager. Paralictor Range is absolutely correct. Nobody has better knowledge or more in-depth experience in this matter than him. The Range, that's enough. We are not going to argue like cantankerous old men. This decision is final, and you know that you have no means to dispute it. That is correct. I do not. But I have a different way of correcting your stupid childish mistake. Regil narrows his yellow eyes and gives you a piercing glance. I hereby challenge you to a duel, Commander. This is irresponsible of you, Derange, but lawful. I cannot interfere, even though I very much want to. The Artists refuse to support you, and you are making a fool of yourself to soothe your wounded pride. Such behavior is not befitting of a paralector. You know what? With this, everything he's been putting us through, let's duel. Clear the room and make the necessary preparations. Oh. Spread out. Give some space for the duel. I actually may get out of turn base for this. Let's see. I declare the start of the duel. May justice be done. Well, honestly, this is very spontaneous of him, which is weird for his character.
Defeat is not an option.
You know what? Let's get out of that. Let's just straight up fight.
Attack!
Instant. He has a lot of hits though. Look at that. One hit, 50. It took us 3 hits for that. But to get the 50. Okay, failed.
To the end.
What happened? Enough of this farce and this petty squabbling. The verdict has been passed and is not subject to appeal. The Hell Knights orders have no complaints against the Fifth Crusade or its commander. Eminence gives Regil a steely glare. We also apologize for the actions of Paralictor Regil de Renge. He has overstepped his bounds and made a number of other questionable decisions that make us doubt his competence. He is henceforth removed from the commander of his chapter and stripped of his Paralictor rank, pending further orders from the Guide Clawhead. Oh. Regel's expressionless face is impossible to read. He appears to be unfazed as always. He simply shrugs in response to Aminos. What is going on with Regil? I hope there will be no further misunderstandings between us. There won't be, Commander. The purpose of this council was to eliminate them. Regil, now no longer a Paralictor, does not move or make a sound, but instead casts a quick glance that lets you know he likes to speak in private. What is happening? This whole situation outside of the trial is so unlike him. A duel, getting kicked out. It's more like us than him. Where's Yeager?
I believe I owe you an explanation, Knight Commander.
Oh wow. Regil does not appear to be shaken or perturbed by what has just happened. His stern expression changes slightly for a fleeting moment before calming and more pensive. I'm listening.
First, I'd like to paint you a picture of the situation I found myself in shortly before we met. I was one of the first to receive the information about an individual, supposedly chosen by the gods, who appeared in Canopris. This message was followed by the news that the Queen of Mendev had appointed this person as the commander of the new crusade. The orders reacted in every conceivable way. I imagine that you and anything even remotely related to you was being discussed in every corner of every Hell Knight citadel. I did not have to be present to imagine the words spoken and the suggestions offered, nor the chaos. The orders often cannot agree, even among themselves. Anticipating the upcoming arguments, I submitted a petition and volunteered to attach myself to the new commander in order to assess her leadership and discover the true nature of her powers. But a good strategist looks far into the future. The role I gave myself was just the beginning. I watched and prepared contingency plans for every potential turn of events, such as if you turned out to be a menace that must be destroyed, or if you turned out to be a valuable asset and our best hope of triumphing over the abyssal host, an ally who must be supported, no matter the cost. I have been a Hell Knight for most of my life. I know the orders like the back of my hand. All our might, determination, and glory, as well as our weaknesses. Unfortunately, it was clear that not all of us would appreciate the tremendous potential of such an important piece showing up on the board. I could write dozens of reports, give you the most stellar of testimonies, and that still wouldn't be enough to convince the skeptics.
And what's your honest opinion of me?
You should already know my verdict on you. I disagree with you on most points, and see your serious flaws as a commander. But I also see your potential, and know that no one else can heal the world wound permanently. Unfortunately, not everyone in the Orders feels the same way.
And what would the consequences of the Hell Knight's disapproval be?
You came very close to being seen as an even greater threat than the world wound. So the Order's response would have been swift and decisive. Either a war on two fronts, or a swift death. It is fortunate that you managed to avoid that fate. Only a military tribunal would be able to resolve the issues between the Crusade commander and the Hell Knights. As formal a hearing as possible, to assure the Orders they had considered the case and had the chance to pronounce a verdict. The occasion also called for a sacrifice. A symbolic victim would reinforce the impression of a successful trial and a unanimous decision. Nothing bolsters the reputation of the accused like the public humiliation of their accuser. I was the obvious choice for the role. So I organized this tribunal and did my best to ensure that the Paralictors arrived at the only correct decision, given the circumstances.
Oh,
Of course, this meant that my reputation
you
would
like
be
us.
destroyed, and I would be stripped of my rank. But that's inconsequential. Such losses are acceptable. Now I can at least be sure you will concentrate on the main problem, the elimination of the world wound. Without the Orders getting in your way, that is. Some may even continue to support you as allies. I am fully satisfied with the outcome.
don't even know what to say. Some of what you have done is good, while some is unacceptable.
I understand your doubts, but I am confident in the correctness of my decision. What matters is the result, and it has been achieved. Now
Sure.
that we are entirely clear, let us return to the main objective. I still hope to see the matter of the world wound resolved once and for all.
Interesting. Oh, you sickened. That's what.
Yes?
Let's give him fast healing, my girl. Actually, no. Let's not. I will. Let's heal him. Where's Yeager? What an unpleasant turn of events. Still, it could have ended so much worse. So he knew about it, maybe? Archer.
We
Let's go
march
to the
in.
shop if he's still here. He greets you with the nod, Knight Commander. What can you tell me about Reginald after the tribunal and his loss of rank? The paralytic's gaze pensively drifts off for a moment. It was sad to see one of the most worthy representations of the Order fall. I must confess, I am surprised by what happened. Reginald Ranch usually gets his way. However, he immediately lost both his case and his title. At moments during the tribunal, it almost seems like he was actually in control of everything that happened. Perhaps perhaps I placed too high a regard on his competence. I suppose it's never too late for a reassess. Have we cleared up all the misunderstandings? What can I expect from the Hell Knights? We Hell Knights never let our guard down. We consider you an ally, and we will assist your crusade for the present. I sincerely hope you never give us any reason to doubt you again. I'd like to see what you have for sale, obviously. Do we... Ugh. And then, I don't remember what that's from. Gems. Obviously, we don't need that. Gold mug. This is the only thing that, yeah. Comb. Oh wait, belt of improved protection. Oh no. Synergy. Additional DR1. Let's go. Okay, ring of protection for Hell Knight helmet. Sword Cavalier. Cool. Homemaker. Crit. Oh, that's cool. Sure, let's just have that. Poor Rigel. But it's what he wanted to do. It was his choice. Is there anything in here? I guess we'll see. Archer. Oh, we can still enter.
Our path leads on.
Still empty? Oh, this is a good place to rest though. If you're ever passing by. Land is back on the ground. Let's leave. I say, which way are they going?
It's through.
acre. He may do Virgil proud. Let's leave. Come on. There we go. Now, where are we? Bastion? I don't think. Let's see. Nope. I think I only have 2 teleportation circles. Dresden and Treason home. Which way do I want to go? Let's swap. Continue, because I don't even remember where I was sending you. Pelorus Fall. Let's go. Oh, this is why it's so much easier. It's better to let them scout ahead. A large demon force is on the move near a drain lake in the heart of the world moon, southwest of Dresden. Until the fall of Socorus, many noble families of Is floated their dead on boats down the river of Pelorus shrine that was located here. The goddesses praised, blasted and burned the bodies, and scattered the ashes over the waterfalls. It is believed that the shrine was destroyed along with Socorus during the demon invasion, but some question if this is true. Not bad. Where are you actually? Why am I sending you? Oh, okay. I was sending, I think you here? Let's try you first. Save. Camp of the Mammoth Lars Outpost. Let's try the demons. Let's see how this group does. Other one took forever. Hopefully this isn't that bad. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's do inspired. We can do 13. The bandit, your range. Let's go. What's the it? Heroism does what? Plus one give it to an AC. Yeah. Oh, let's give that to you guys. Actually, AC 23. Hell, night. I don't even know if anyone has any healing. I think they have. I think the paladin may. The champion. What? A freaking. Is that a boulder? Down. Yup. Curse of the Black Sand. Speed, attack, initiative. I don't think I have any healing. That's not good. Don't attack them. Don't attack them. Yep. Are we at past? Oh, we're not. We're almost though. Let's do son of a gun. Attack. 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 There we go. Son of a gun. That's gonna pass me. What up? Are we gonna lose? Should've did this. Should've did that. Fine. I need a healer in this group. Let's see how this works. If they get attacked, I'm gonna have to redo this. Yep. Crap. Quick save. Boy. try. What the? Oh, fine. Let's try this again. Instead, because we never really used it,